All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Glenview Community Ice Center, home of the Central District's championships here this weekend. Your Hawks will be taking on the WEHL NENC team. Referees are setting up the nets. We got about 40 seconds before the girls are going to be out on the ice. And let me just do this plug. This is Frank the announcer coming to you live from between the blue lines. Thank you for joining. Going to be here for a great, exciting game here. I got my office all set up. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Thanks for coming. No, we got her in her old jersey, so she's got 10. Although we probably should have kept the number 3. We still have it at home, but well, we got the win yesterday with it. Yeah. It's got a big hole in the center, so that's why we got our new jerseys this year. It's got a skate mark where somebody stepped on it and sliced the middle of it. But it'll work. Yeah, she's 100%. She went and played stick and puck again last night. She went and played stick and puck last night. Just pick up rat hockey. She'll be playing about half the day today. No. Kind of fitting. I have my Iron Man shirt on today for her. Iron Man. You know Marvel Iron Man?
Oh, okay. Yeah. We started watching the beginning of the guy with long. Yeah, but
All right, welcome back. We got about 38 seconds to go here in warm-ups. Just to let everybody know, we got a couple of scratches here today. Gabby's out and on the bench. WEHL, so it's Wisconsin Elite Hockey, Northeast, North Central. This is for Central Districts. Top 2 teams advance out to Nationals. All right, so as I was saying, getting back to the scratches. Gabby is out due to illness. Lily Shermanator, is out due to illness. Carolyn is out due to an injury that she sustained yesterday in the game. Hannah is out and Aoife is out. So we got 5 that we are short. So hopefully Coach Todd can work his magic and get these lines set and get us on the up and up here. We know that the girls on the ice are going to give it their all, and hopefully the fans at home are cheering them on and giving them all the proper support that we possibly can.
if he hasn't, he will be.
What's up, brother?
When we left, he said that she was going to pick him up within the hour. So.
All right, let me get zoomed in here as quick as possible here. Give you the best views that I possibly can.
Yeah, she's a good friend.
Commentating, that's going to be about a B+ here today, probably, but I'll try my best. So we got Emily in net.
Leslie, Cecil's aren't here. We brought Maggie.
Looks like we got Deutsch coming to the dot, along with Kate and Jenna, Liv and Alexa. Horn sounds, girls ready to go. Puck drops, stalemate. Lauren comes away with the puck, pushes it forward to the blue line. Wisconsin comes away with it. Get it up that far side wall. Good pressure there by Kate. Deutsch takes it away, gets it over to Liv. Liv comes up the near side wall, centers it over towards Deutsch at her feet, taps it towards Kate. Kate carries it across the blue line, over to the top of the circle, drops it back. Picked up by Liv just inside the center ice. Comes up the near side wall, bounces it off, picks it back up, drops it in down low. Wisconsin comes away with it down along the hash marks. Sends it back behind their net. Up that far side, through the middle, back up to the opposite side. Carried across the blue line by Wisconsin. Top of the circle, top of the slot, shot gets blocked. Emily reaches down, covers it up. Stops the clock here at 16:08. Diz and Bus. Bus being brought back to play a little bit of D here today. Got Annie, Brookie, and Molly. Annie getting sent out. Molly's going to come in, take that face off. Stalemate. Wisconsin draws it back from their point down to the top of the circle. Shot goes across the bow and over to the near side corner. Molly sends this one into center ice, touches a Wisconsin player all the way down on net. She kicks it over to the near side corner, stopped by Brookie behind the net. Annie chasing it up that far side wall. Molly swats at it, keeps it in. Wisconsin retreats back around into their own near side corner. Bouncing it around the walls. Dusting it off around a couple. Good stop there by Bus at center ice. Stops the initial rust. Wisconsin dumps it in. Diz gets it over to Brookie on the far side corner. Her pass to Molly. A little bit off the mark. Picked up by Wisconsin through the top of the slot. Good stick there by Bus. Brookie sends it off the wall where Tater picks it up. Meets an unstoppable force. Kicked out. Molly at center ice picks it up. Bounces it off the wall, sends it in down deep while the Hawks go for a line change. Wisconsin comes up the near side wall, bounces it off the wall. Tater blew a tire, but gets back into center ice. Puck goes back into Wisconsin's zone. They send it all the way around to the far side hash, come up through the middle, control the pass, but send it towards Alexa where she grabs it, sends it up the wall and out of the zone. Wisconsin carries it back in, and that is offsides Wisconsin. Tater, Mango, Sizzle. Tater wins it over towards Mango. Mango grabs it off the wall, sends it back to Sandra. Sandra looks up, surveys, hits Mango at the blue line. Tater picks it up, trying to center it over to Sizzle, but goes off of a Wisconsin stick. Over into the near side corner it comes. Up the wall, stopped by Tater. Wisconsin's got to retreat and go back a little bit deeper in their own zone. Sizzle causing some chaos. They had to retreat into their own, behind their own goal line. Lauren tried tapping it around, but picked up by Wisconsin. Coming out. Liv's going to come back into her own zone. She's wearing number 10 back again today, grabbing one of her old jerseys. Puck comes up the near side wall. Jenna was trying to carry it across the blue line. I got offsides. So at the moment we're rolling 5D and 9 forwards. Wisconsin wins this one back. They go over to the far side. Trying to go through the middle, but taken away by Deutsch. Deutsch got separated from the puck. Wisconsin sends this one in deep. Should be on the mark towards Emily, who reaches down, covers it up. Deutsch comes to the dot along with Jenna and Kate. Liv and Bus up the near side wall. Preston shot from the point. Emily drops that stick down, covers it up. New 5 out here. Got Annie coming to the dot with Molly and Brookie. Annie wins this one back to Sandra. Sandra sends it all the way around to Brookie at the far side hash, just past her stick. Back behind Emily, it's gonna go. Picked up by Sandra, who sends it back over to Brookie. Brookie grabs it this time, gets pressed up like canned ham. Taken away from Diz, back behind the net. But Annie comes in, takes that one away. Comes up the near side wall, goes through the middle, goes off of a Wisconsin skate. Carried all the way down behind the goal line for Wisconsin. Wisconsin coming back out. Sandra's going to grab that. Get the pass up to Molly at the blue line. Molly lets it go in. Wisconsin goes back over to the far side, trying to come through the middle, tipped over by Annie. Emily is able to get a glove on it. Tipped it just high and back behind the net. Reached down, covered it up. Tater at the dot. Got Sizzle, Mango, Liv, and Alexa. Liv taps that one, grabbed by the point for Wisconsin, off of a leg there by Sizzle. Into the near side corner it is. Alexa battling for it. Tater trying to help out. Ooh, I just heard somebody go into the boards. Couldn't tell who it was. Liv gets it, sends it right back over this way. Back behind the net. Alexa's going to pick it up, get it back to Liv. Liv lets it go past her. Picked up by the Wisconsin team in the near side corner. Goes high up in the air. Liv stops it. Goes back towards Alexa's direction. She tips it into the corner. Swatting at a 50-50 there. Mango comes with it, gets it out of the zone. Sizzle chasing after it. 50-50 puck goes high up in the air, kicked back into the blue line for the Wisconsin where they retreat. Top of the circle, over through center. Tipped away for a split second there, but oh, come on, that was outside. Emily is still able to catch that puck. Stop the clock here at 11:46. Wisconsin wins this one back, but grabbed by Kate. Comes through the center ice, gets to the center ice red line, and stop there. Bus has it, trying to get it back towards Jenna. Got a couple of tips. Going all the way down to the goal line. Kate putting some pressure, gets it over towards Jenna, up the near side wall. Jenna goes into the corner, swatting at it. Picks up the puck, drops it for Kate. Kate lines up, takes a shot, goes off the goalie's head. Still alive back behind the net. Jenna and Lauren. Lauren comes away with it, looking to get it to Kate. Kate has it, gets it back to Bus at the top of the point. She puts it down low, tipped over to the far side corner. It goes. Jenna battling for it up the near or far side wall. Wisconsin comes through the middle. Diz and Kate with a Malachi crunch there at the center ice, taking the puck away. Diz with it, still keeping in control of it. Gets it over towards Jenna, who taps it over towards Annie. Annie comes through the top of the slot. Oh, lost the handle of it at the top of the circle. Wisconsin coming back. They come up the near side wall. Drop it in down low, back behind the goal line where Sandra picks it up. Gets it over towards Diz. Diz gets it up to Annie. Annie goes and tries to get it up towards Brookie, but goes off of a skate. Molly at center ice with the puck, looking for something. She crosses the blue line with it, dusting it off. Comes off of her stick and goes back behind the goal line. Brookie battling for it. Drops it to Molly. Molly has it. Looking for someone. Pirouette back behind the net. Brookie got taken down. Molly goes over to the near side corner. Comes up the wall. Sandra has it, walks it in, takes the shot. Just goes to the far side. Wisconsin sends it up. Alexa keeps it in at the blue line. Alexa sends it off a skate. Wisconsin grabs it at the center. Face-off dot there and sends it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. Coming all the way back. Whew. Need a breather. Tater comes to the dot with Mango and Sizzle. Alexa and Sandra. Sizzle gets it. Wisconsin sends it back into center ice where Sandra's able to grab it. Lost the handle of it. Retreats a little bit farther deep. Goes high up off the glass. Kept in by Wisconsin. Tater battling for it. Gets pressed up like canned ham. That one's for you, Sherm. Tater comes away with the puck. Swats it out of the zone. Going to go just far enough back for Wisconsin to grab it at the top of the circle. Put it up towards their blue line. But good pressure knocks them back down low. Wisconsin retreats behind their own net. Up to the far side hash marks. Come rink wide, bounce it off the near side wall. Sandra takes that one off the midsection, tapping it away, picked up by Tater. Tater trying to get it towards Sizzle. A little bit out of her reach and all the way down. No icing call. Excuse me. Kate gets it at the blue line, taps it in, picked up by Jenna at the top of the slot. Oh, she was ridden all the way down behind the goal line. Loose puck, top of the circle, drops it back to Liv. Liv lines up, takes a shot, gets deflected over to the near side. Controlled by Wisconsin. Good pressure there by Lauren. Wisconsin retreats behind their own net, comes back to the near side. They send it back to the far side. I think I see a theme there. Kate at center ice, battling for it. Carried across the blue line. Wisconsin goes over to the far side dot. Swatted away by Bus. Bus goes off the wall up to the point. Kept in by Wisconsin. This puck finally comes into center ice here. Comes over the near side. Liv steps up at the blue line. Separates the player from the puck. Ends up getting control of it. Liv's going to come up the near side. Centered around one. Carried in down deep. Going to the corner. Centering pass, just a hair off the mark. Diz comes back, grabs it out of our blue line, sends it back to Annie. Annie goes off the wall to Molly. Molly sends it towards the center ice. Ends up coming back to Liv, who shovels it over towards Brookie. Brookie gets it across the blue line. Ends up centering it down into the Wisconsin zone. Wisconsin sends that one in deep. I got an arm up. I got icing. I get a break. I'm good, thank you. Mango with the puck at the goal line. Oh, too much pressure there by Wisconsin. They get it over to the far side, send it through the middle. Diz swats at it, tipped it a little bit, ends up going, oh, she didn't. As far as we know. I mean, my ears are deceiving, so I didn't hear that tip. But coming all the way back for an offensive zone draw here at 7:04 to go. Tater at the dot. Mango to the right. Sizzle to the left. Sizzle gets it. Trying to put a quick shot off. Goes off Tater's skates. Is able to put it off that far side wall. Still putting pressure. Wisconsin goes back behind their goal line. Sends it off the wall. Tater's going to come up at the hash marks. Put some pressure. Liv steps up. Keeps it down low. Tater battling for it. Gets dragged down. Picked up by Wisconsin. And that is a penalty on Wisconsin. Power play coming up for your Hawks at 6:45 here.
Go Tater!
Deutsch comes to the dot. Jenna to the left, Kate to the right. Alexa and Liv back on D. Emily and net. Kate gets the draw back. She circles around, gets it over to Alexa, who has it from the top of the circle on the far side. Shot goes off the goalie. She reaches down, covers it up. Stopping the clock at 6:39 here. Drawn back, Liv kicks it. Oh! Just got a touch on the puck as it goes against the wall. Kate gets pressed up like canned ham. Lauren walking it through, gets it over to Alexa at the blue line. Alexa sends it down low. Kate's going to go after it. Separates the player from the puck. Jenna lets it go past her. Or Jenna picks it up. Deutsch let it go past her. Sorry, I'm all tongue-tied. Thank you, Matt. Jenna has the puck at the near side hash. Drops it back for Liv. Liv's walking it around. Gets it back to Jenna at the top of the circle. Takes a shot. Goes off a thigh pad. Put over to the near side wall. Kate comes in with it. Down behind the goal line. Stops. Looks around. We still got 1:05 left on the power play. Lauren walks it through. Oh, shot gets tipped into the top of the slot, but nobody was there. Tipped back down to Kate at the goal line. Kate gets it to Alexa in the top of the slot. She gets it back over to Lauren. Lauren sends it over to Liv on this near side. Liv walks it in, goes off a pad, back to Alexa at the top of the circle. Alexa's shot goes off a thigh pad. Jenna battling for it, drops it back for Alexa. Alexa back over to Liv. Liv top of the circle, puts it down. Actually, no, Aaron nailed that one over to the far side corner. Jenna with the puck. Drops it for Alexa. Alexa brings it down low. Annie with it, or sends it back to Alexa. Alexa's shot goes just wide, picked up by Liv on the near side point. Drops it back down to Annie. Alexa at the blue line. Circles around. 6 seconds left on the power play. Liv's pass over towards Brookie. A bit off the mark. Wisconsin is able to clear it out. Penalty's over. Picked up at center ice by Annie. Annie bounces it off the wall to Molly. Molly carries it up to the blue line. Goes off a Wisconsin player and down to the near side hash marks. They send it all the way around to the far side corner. We got 4:30 in the first period here. Diz takes it, rifles a shot just wide of the net. Comes up the near side wall, bouncing over ahead and comes back into center ice. Diz grabs it, getting it over to Brookie, but Wisconsin carries it across the blue line just a tad bit too early. Tater at the dot. Wisconsin draws this one back. Come over to the near side. Send it over rink wide. All the way down. That is icing. Sorry, Season Cast fans. I didn't have the period on there. I do now. With only 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go here. Might be a little slow here today. It's Sunday. God's day. I need my rest. Tater at the dot. Sizzle and Mango. Sizzle picks up the puck, trying to get it over towards Diz, but tipped away by Wisconsin. Coming all the way back. I got an icing being called. 3:58 here to go. Tater at the dot, Sizzle to the left, Mango to the right, Bus and Diz back on D. Emily in net. Draw goes over to Mango. Mango trying to get it back to Bus, who smacks it back down to Mango, trying to get around one player. Picked up by Wisconsin. Bus with it on the near side wall, getting it over towards Tater. Ends up carrying it across the blue line. Dusts it off and gets it over to Mango. Blue attire.
Nice job, Bus. Oh!
Bus taken down hard. Called AAA on that one. Puck comes over to center ice, up through the blue line by Wisconsin. Trying to get a shot off, but Diz puts her into the corner. Comes up the near side wall. Wisconsin can't keep it in as they got to retreat into center ice. Wisconsin dumps it in, picked up by Bus on the far side hash marks. Going to go behind Emily. Send it up the wall. Molly's coming in, grabs that one off the wall, crosses center ice, goes to the blue line. Gets it over towards Annie, but whistled for offside. Annie at the dot. Wisconsin battling for it. Still loose puck, picked up by Brookie. Brookie carries it across the blue line. Goes down low, trying to get a backhand shot, tipped away back behind the net. Still keeps control of it, gets it over to Sandra. Sandra puts it down low. Oh, just wide of the net. Up the near side wall. Lexa steps up, trying to keep it down low. Brookie ends up tossing it back to the hash marks. Annie goes and battles at the corner, picked away by Wisconsin. Wisconsin coming through, sends it towards center ice. Picked up by Wisconsin. Wisconsin's going to cross the blue line with it. Shot goes wide. Comes up the near side wall. Molly's going to try to get it up towards Annie. Wisconsin is able to keep that one down low. They go down to towards the goal line. From the point, Molly was able to get her stick on it, deflect it, and get it over towards Emily, who reaches the stick down, covers it up. Lauren at the dot with Jenna and Kate, Liv and Bus on D. Emily in net. Wisconsin pushes that one forward, and Emily reaches down, covers it up. Stopping the clock here at 2:06. Lauren at the dot. Wisconsin pushes that one forward. Livs grabs it, goes behind Emily, sends it high up off the glass towards Kate. Kate separates the player from the stick, from the puck, but Wisconsin comes away with the top of the circle, top of the dot. Boss puts her into the corner. Nice job. Kate comes over to the hash marks. Backhand pass to Deutsch. Deutsch taps it around one. Wisconsin at the blue line. Can't keep it out. from her knees. Wisconsin still able to keep control of it. Lauren comes back, takes the puck away. Wisconsin taps it in. Bus stops up, gets it over to Kate. Kate puts it towards center ice. Jenna's going to come over to the near side, grab it, send it in down deep. Nope. Oh, yep. Still on the rink. Bus keeps it in, backhands it down towards Kate. Jenna steps up, takes it off the shin pads. That one goes high up into the protective netting behind the goalie. 1:16 to go here in the first. Tater at the dot. Sizzle and Mango. Wisconsin draws this one back, controls it, comes up the near side, stop and change direction, back behind the net. Good pressure. Comes through the middle. Swatted away. Liv picks it up, knocks it back to the blue line. Wisconsin was there. They end up carrying it all the way through center ice. Good stick there by Bus. Back behind the net. Liv's going to pick it up, send it around the wall towards Sizzle, who's going to try to get there. Liv tips it over to Tater. Mango goes through a set of legs with control. Diz with a good stick ends up getting the puck back to Mango. Mango trying to get it towards Annie, but goes off of a stick high up in the air along the near side wall. Puck carried across the blue line, controlled by Wisconsin for a split second there. Brookie comes up, gets the pass over to Annie, but off of hers and into Wisconsin. Wisconsin taps it back into the zone. Molly picks it up. Molly goes off the wall trying to get it to Annie. Just out of her reach as she goes down to the hash marks, picks it up. We got 10 seconds to go. Molly battling in the corner. Wisconsin trying to get it up. Gets it through center ice, pushes it to the blue line. Diz was right there. That is the end of your first period. Be right back. All right, coming back live to second period action.
It's a Sunday change.
Little Holy.
Yeah.
Hawks will be going right to left this period, wearing their white jerseys. Wisconsin is in their red. Emily making her way back to the net, having a little conversation there with Sandra. We got Tater Sizzle to the right side. Mango to the left. Tater at the dot. Diz and Sandra on defense. Mr. Mangano makes his way back up to the perch. Stalemate. Kicked forward. Gained control by Mango. Mango carries it across the blue line. Brings it down low to the hash marks. Comes off of her stick where Wisconsin grabs it behind the goal line. Comes up the far side. Back to the middle. Sandra steps up. Got one to the outside here. Taken down by Tater. No call. Oh, yep. He got it. Tater going to the sin bin at 16:40. I think the girl just lost her balance and went down. I'd call that one an embellishment, but that's just... Jenna coming to the dot with Kate. We still got Sandra and Diz out there on defense. Jenna wins that one back to Sandra. Battle for it. Wisconsin comes away with it. Drop it up to the top of their point. Top of the slot. Back. Taken away there by Jenna. Gets it over to Kate. Kate comes across the blue line. Carrying it through the outside. Comes off of her stick, but Carrie's still down low. Kate battling away. Keeps the puck. Gets it away from 3. Sends it off of a stick and over to Diz on this near side wall. Diz drops it in down low. Jenna's going to go chase after it in the far side corner. Wisconsin had position on that one, so they end up coming up that far side wall. Gets it up to the blue line, tapped away there by Sandra. Still goes back behind the goal line. Sandra with a good stick, comes up to the point. Far side, no, over to the near side. They try to walk it in through the slot. Shot goes over wide of Emily. Back up to the point for Wisconsin. Top of the circle. Near side point, top of the circle. Shot on Emily. Gets that glove right up and catches it. New lineup coming out here for your Hawks. We still got 1 minute and 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. Got Deutsch coming to the dot with Alexa, Liv, and Sizzle. Back up to the point for Wisconsin. Trying to send it down low. Swatted away there by Deutsch. Liv gets it, sends it all the way around. Picked up at the point by Wisconsin. Send it over to the near side. Top of the circle. Sends it down low. Stopped by Alexa with the skate. Comes back to the near side corner. Tipped away there by Alexa.
Nice job.
Lauren gets it. Sends a saucer back into center ice. Not going to have the distance, but good pressure there by Sizzle. Keeps it down behind the goal line. Wisconsin's got to retreat, come up that far side. Stops at center ice. Mishandling the puck. Comes over to the near side wall. Wisconsin's going to try to push that one through. Picked up by Liv on the far side. Liv's going to carry it along the far side wall. Pushing it up towards Sizzle, who tips it down low. Picked up at the top of the circle. Sends it all the way back around over to the near side. Wisconsin coming out back into center ice, taken away there by Deutsch, who drops it in down low, killing off all this time. 4 seconds to go here in the penalty kill. Wisconsin trying to get a pass off, can't quite get it past the wall. Liv picks it up at the blue line, sends it over to Annie, who's waiting for it, gets around 1, lost the handle of it as she was going through 3, puts it through the slot, swatted away there by Bricky over to the near side wall. Back into center ice and all the way down, and that is an icing being called. Annie at the dot. Molly to the left side, Brookie to the right. Annie wins this one back, gets it over to Bus and top of the slot, getting it towards Diz, taps it back down to the top of the circle. Wisconsin comes out of the zone with it, but Diz is battling. Back through center ice, Bus comes up. Emily blocks the shot, drops down, covers it up at 14:09. Annie at the dot. Molly and Brookie, Wisconsin, top of the point. Can't get the shot. Picked up by Molly. Molly carries it through center ice. Dragged down by 3 different players. From her knees, gets it into the middle of the slot. Back up and out of the zone by Wisconsin. Picked up by Diz, who carries it across. Gets it over to Buss on the near side. Buss sends it along the wall to Brookie. Brookie drops it in down low. Molly's going to go chase after it. So is Annie and Brookie. Brookie swatting it back towards Molly's direction. Annie picks it up on the near side. Sends it up the wall towards Diz. Annie trying to get a shot off. Goes off a couple of skates into the far side corner. Annie's going to try to get there first, but Wisconsin had position. Brookie sends it back down behind the goal line, putting some pressure on the girl. Sends the girl into the boards. Nice job, Brooke. Wisconsin comes up near side. Swatted away there at the blue line. Picked up by Deutsch, who carries it in. Lost the handle of it. Goes back behind the net. Centering pass. Loose in the slot. Wisconsin's goalie's able to drop down, cover it up.
Go Hawk!
Lauren at the dot with Kate and Jenna. Wisconsin draws this one back behind their goal line. We got 12:57 left here. Taken away by Jenna at the goal line. Dusting it off, going back behind the net, trying to find somebody with a lane. Sends it back up to Sandra. Sandra back down to Jenna. Jenna from the far side, hash marks, drops it down behind the goal line where Kate has it, goes into the corner, gets it over to Jenna. Jenna bounces it off the wall, taken away by Elite. At the blue line, kept in by Sandra. Nice job. Back down to Deutsch behind the net, trying to center it up. Off the wall and into the corner, grabbed by Jenna. Jenna looking for somebody, trying to get Kate. Oh, Kate's stick got just picked up at the wrong time. Elite coming out through the middle, carry it across the blue line. Sandra steps up, taken over to the near side wall by Deutsch. Goes up high and into center ice. Not going to have the distance, but Jenna was right there to tap at it. Along the near side hash marks. Comes back into center ice. Lauren's going to have to wait until everybody's back on ice, or on side. Alexa sends it up towards Kate, just out of her reach. Wisconsin sends it back out. Alexa was able to dump this one in down deep. Goes over to the far side corner with Sizzle. Keeps it down low. Tater's going to go back behind the net. Chase after it. Picks the puck up. Lost the sight of it, but backhands it down low. Picked up by Elite. Sandra's going to retreat. Full line change here for your Elite. Comes up. Tater's going to get there. Hopefully. No. Icing being called. Pass was just a little bit too high. Coming all the way back for a defensive zone draw here. To Emily's glove side. Tater at the dot. Liv comes over the near side hash marks. Got Mango and Sizzle along with Bus. Tater wins it over towards Liv's direction, but Wisconsin sends it back up to their point. They put a shot in the wrong zip code over to the far side corner. Picked up by Bus, lost the handle of it. Wisconsin top of the circle, comes in. Good swat there by Bus. Up to the hash marks, back to the point. Back down to the hash marks for Wisconsin, back behind the goal line. Bus with good pressure. Wisconsin comes back in, grabs the puck. Good stick there by Bus again. Sends it over to the far side hash marks. Tater gets on her horse. Or no, Sizzle gets on her horse and gets over there. Bus battling for it. Tater comes away with the puck. Trying to get a pass off. Picked up by Wisconsin at the blue line. They retreat back to their own blue. Send it up to the far side. Tipped in down low. Liv's going to pick it up just outside of Liv. Liv sends it up. Reese grabs it. Comes up through center ice. Comes off of her stick. Picked up by Bus, who sends it off of a player. Couple of bodies flying around over there. Wisconsin comes away with it, comes over near side. Back through to the center.
Off!
What's the penalty called for? Emily blocks that one. Liv taps it. Controlled by Tater. Who's getting called? Penalty coming up on your Hawks. I'm trying to figure out, penalty on Mango for what? Interference. Interference being called on Mango.
She gets that from her mother. I don't know.
Annie at the dot draws this one back. Sandra sends it high up off the glass. Controlled at the point by Wisconsin. Sends it over to the far side. Their one-timer goes well wide. Picked up by Sandra. Sandra goes off the glass again. Kept in at the point by Wisconsin. Sandra grabs it again. Sends it off the boards. Annie goes high up off the glass and out of the zone. Controlled by Wisconsin. Come back to the near side. Got Molly, Annie, Sandra, and Diz out there. Wisconsin towards their blue line. Send it down. Goes through the slot. Emily is able to stop this one. Finally was able to reach down, cover it up as a melee just took place. Emily had to get up and get out of the way there. And I think she was about ready to jump on the pile there, but
Get out of the way. He was getting into it.
I'm trying to keep it PG, Matt. I'm trying to keep it PG here. Lauren comes up to the dot. Got Brookie with her. Wins it back to Liv, who sends it around to Alexa on the near side.
What? I think it was interference. I don't know.
Wisconsin over to the far side, top of the circle. Shot gets deflected by Liv. Back up to the blue line, back over to the near side point. Carries it at the blue line. Top side circle. Hey, Emily with a good pad. Gets it over to the near side wall. Wisconsin keeps it in. Dropped back down. Shot gets blocked by Liv. Kicked out of the zone by Brookie. And it's going to have the distance. And that's going to be an icing call on the Hawks. But at least we're able to get a line change here. .8:56 here to go. Kate draws that one back to Diz. Diz trying to send it up the wall, but goes off an elite player. Along the near side wall, back into the corner. Hash marks. Kate coming away with the puck. Pushes it back into center ice. Good pressure there by Kate. Ends up coming back into the Hawk zone. Diz is going to get on her horse, pick it up just in front of the goal line. Wisconsin picks it away from Diz, but Diz carries it up the near side wall. Gets it out of the zone. Jenna's going to put some pressure, but that is icing on their Hawks. Your Hawks, not their Hawks, our Hawks. I think I might have second day stupids here, but I apologize for it.
Third day.
I just need a hair to the dog, I think. Got one? It might help the broadcast. Definitely might help the broadcast. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Tater won it over to the near side wall, picked up by Elite. Elite carries it down to the goal line. Got 6 seconds left on the penalty kill. Top of the blue line. Sends it back down, top of the circle, back up. Back to 5-on-5 action here at 8:05. Wisconsin down behind the goal line. Walking it in, swatted away by Reese. Grabbed by Diz, sends it off the glass on the near side wall. Their point keeps it in. Sends it back down to the hash marks. Diz stopped it there. Melee along the near side wall, kicked out of the zone. Back into center ice with Elite. Elite push it forward up to the blue line. Sizzle puts the girl away from the puck. It's 6 men on the ice there. I mean, I can add, but just trying to help the referees out. Reese putting pressure at that goal line. Trying to get the, Wisconsin is able to just get it out. Bust comes in, takes that puck, comes across the blue line, carries it along the near side wall. Goes hard into the boards. Tater battling for it. Comes out. Saunders going to grab it at center ice. Dumps it off the boards. Wisconsin grabs it, goes back behind their net. Comes up the near side. Hawks were going for a full change there. Molly stepping up. Annie grabs it, carries it across the blue line, takes the shot, goes off the pads into the near side corner. Annie grabs it again, looking for somebody, trying to send it up to the point to Sandra. Sandra back down to Annie. Annie drops it through the slant. Wide. Oh, loose puck! That was rather chaotic, and how someone is not going to the box on that one, I don't know.
Come on, refs. Keep them clean.
I mean, there's getting your,
Driver, someone.
using your body to get position, but taking a girl and slamming her down to the ground. And remember, everybody at home, this is just my opinion. I am a dad. I get amped up, and I get excited. Annie wins this one back to Molly. Molly takes the shot, goes off of a stick. Molly rebound again. Annie puts it down on net. Back behind the net it goes. Molly battling for it. Annie come in. Wisconsin being persistent. Oh my God, slam her into the boards. I mean, come on, ref. Wisconsin carries it into the corner. Molly with the good stick there. It ends up coming up the far side wall, kept in there for a split second by Alexa. Brookie battling for it, lost sight of the puck. Wisconsin carries it through from the far side hash marks, down across the crease. As I say, shot across the bow. Comes up the near side wall. We got 5:55 here to go in the second. Annie drops it for Brookie. Brookie gets past center ice, dumps it in the far side corner. Hawks going for a line change. Wisconsin's going to pick it up. Jenna with some good pressure there. Oh, penalty on Wisconsin. If that was another one coming on the Hawks, I was going to go insane. Power play coming up for your Hawks. Yeah, I think so. Deutsch comes to the dot with Kate to the right, Jenna to the left, Bus and Liv on D. Emily in net. Puck goes down. Wisconsin draws that one back. Jenna's going to chase after it, cause some chaos. Puts it through the slot. Liv's going to grab it. Gets it over to Kate on the far side hash marks. Kate walks it in, looking for a pass. Finds Jenna with the one-timer. Lauren trying to lift it up over the pads. Lauren takes a forearm shiver. Where's the Wisconsin penalty?
Hey, refs. Come on.
I mean, seriously.
That should be a duel.
Should be offsetting penalties. Come on. I need to calm down here. Supposed to be unbiased on my broadcast, but not going to happen. Jenna gets the puck, comes up into center ice. Grabbed by Elite. They send it off the boards and all the way down. We're 4-on-4 here right now. Buston's going to grab it in the near side corner, send it up the wall towards Kate. Kate going to backhand it up out of the zone. Jenna picks it up, goes around one, sends it in. Grabbed by Elite. Elite dumps it in back down low again. Emily stops it. Liv's going to come back, pick it up, send it up the wall. Kate has it, coming up the wall, looking for a lane. Ends up dropping it in off the wall. Oh, comes off of her stick. Wisconsin grabs it, sends it over rink wide. Liv steps up, puts the girl down behind the net. Good swat there by Kate. Carries it up along the near side wall once she gained possession of it. Carries it across center ice, dumps it in down low. Hawks going to go for a change. Tater still on the ice, causing some chaos in that far side corner. Wisconsin goes up, takes a funky bounce. Sizzle keeps it in, trying to kick it towards Tater. Goes up to the far side wall.
Good job, Maddie.
Wisconsin sends this one high and all the way deep. That should be an icing call, and it is. 3:59 here to go. Annie at the dot. Mango to the right. Wisconsin draws this one back, sends it all the way around to the near side. Diz gets on her horse, gets up to the top of the circle, sends it through the middle. Mango with the tip. Wisconsin is able to drop down on the puck. Stop it at 3:52 here.
Just go forward. Stall ass. Either one.
Wisconsin draws it back. Stopped by Mango. Mango picks it up. Tries to go through. Picked up by Sandra in the slot. Carries it over to the near side. Dumps it off the glass. Goes back behind the net. Wisconsin goes up the far side wall. Sends it back over near side. Back through the center. Emily blocks that one with the pad. Sends it over to the far side corner, grabbed by Wisconsin, who is on the power play for 2 more seconds. Wisconsin carrying it along the near side wall, gets it up. Taken away there by Mango. Mango looks off ice, trying to hit Molly, but offsides. Line change coming up for your Hawks. 3:08 to go here in the second period. Coming all the way back. Tater at the dot. Molly and Brookie comes over back to Alexa, who sends it up the wall. Tater chasing after it. Wisconsin goes through the middle of the ice. Can't connect with anyone. Retreat back into their own zone. Up to the far side. Back through the middle. Off of a skate. Carried across the blue line. Good pressure there by Brookie. Comes up along the near side wall. Brookie tapping it away. Goes into the corner. Alexa stops it at the hash marks. Alexa helping out in the corner. Difficult to see. Lots of sticks and bodies flying around. Puck goes back behind the net. Tater being persistent. Liv puts her into the corner. Back up to the point at the blue line. Comes over to the near side. Puck goes down low. Tater puts a stick on it. Goes into the corner. Sends it all the way around. Wisconsin carries it back down behind the net. Liv trying to get space. Puts the girl into the boards. Comes away with the puck. Bounces it off the far side wall. Kept in at the blue line. Swatted away. Loose puck. Finally kicked out of the zone. Molly pushes it forward. We got 1:55 here to go. Puck comes rink wide. Dumped in down low. Liv's going to get on her horse. Pick it up on the far side of Emily. Takes it away from Wisconsin. Sends it through the middle. Sends it rolling and all the way down, and that's going to be an icing call. 1:39 here to go.
Go Hawks!
Lauren comes to the dot with Jenna and Kate. From the point through the top of the slot, kicked away by Bus. Bus goes off the wall. Kate carries it through center ice, gets across the blue line, gets Malachi crunched and dragged down. I mean, come on. Picked away by Deutsch, carries it up along the far side wall, lost the handle of it. Wisconsin grabs it, sends it along the boards and all the way down. Not going to have the distance with all the snow on there. Picked up by Diz just inside or just under the hash marks. Gets it over to Kate on the near side wall. Pushes it forward to Deutsch. Deutsch gets across center ice trying to dump it in. Kate keeps it in at the blue line. Oh, Lord in heavens, referee. Check your glasses.
Good eye, good eye. You got that one, didn't you?
59.1 here to go in the second period. Score is still scoreless. Say that 5 times real fast. Wisconsin draws this one back into their own zone. Carry it across their blue line. Through center ice. Tater with a stick on it. Gets it over towards Sizzle. Sizzle hits it up towards Tater. Tater lost the handle of it. Gets pressed up like canned ham against the wall. Wisconsin comes up that far side. Tater putting some pressure. Top of the circle. Down low. Wisconsin can't do anything with it. Ends up sending it back up to the hash marks. Their shot goes down. Goes across the bow. 30 seconds here to go in the second period. We will be doing a nice cut. So you'll have a 12-minute break. Alexa comes up the near side wall. Carries it across the blue line. Lost the handle of it. Penalty coming up on Wisconsin with 16.9 here to go. Power play coming up. Got Annie coming to the dot with Molly, Brookie, Liv, and Bus. Loose puck, gained by Annie. Sends it up the wall towards Bus. Bus walks it in, gets it back to Annie. Annie with 14 seconds, top of the circle, carries it down low. Back to Bus. Bus keeps it in the zone, 6 seconds. Annie trying to get a shot off, didn't get the whole puck. Back behind the net, Molly drops it for Annie, or for Molly. I'm gonna take a break and try to contain myself. We'll see you in 12. All right, we're coming back to third period action here at the Glenview Community Ice Center, home of Central Districts for the 24-25 season. Hawks making their way back to the bench after the ice cut. We'll have a fresh sheet of ice here for 17 minutes. Hawks are on the power play. No. Yes, Hawks are on the power play here. We're missing 5.
So why are they rolling 5?
D? Because we only have 4.
So
They brought Bus back to kind of even the lines up on the forward side, and so that they have an extra set of legs rolling on the D.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I'm like, are we even missing?
Yeah.
Are we missing 2D?
Yes.
Or 3D? I meant why?
Jenna ends up dumping it in down low. Picked up by Wisconsin behind the goal line. They end up going to the far side. Sends that puck all the way down and online towards Emily, who puts the stick down. Gets it over to Liv. Liv goes off of a stick just over Jenna, but controlled at the blue line by Wisconsin. Taken away by Kate at the top of the slot. Dusted off, goes around one from the start. Oh, backhand shot gets tipped over to the far side corner, picked up by Deutsch. Alexis got it at the blue line, gets it back down to Deutsch. Deutsch puts it down to Kate. Kate looks for somebody coming through the slot. Wisconsin's goalie was able to keep that one out of the backside of the net. Deutsch at the dot. Picked up by Kate. Oh, backhanded over to Jenna. Jenna gets it over to Alexa. Alexa walks the line a little bit. Back to Jenna. Gets it down to Kate. Kate carries it back up. Looking for someone. Drops it for Alexa. Alexa to Jenna at the hash marks. Jenna carries it down to the goal line. Lost the handle of it. Kate comes in, grabs it. Keeps it away from Wisconsin. Over to the near side. Gets it over to Deutsch. Deutsch over to Liv in the slot. Liv walks it in. Takes a shot off the pads. Jenna at the feet. Over to the far side boards where Alexa grabs it. Kate from behind the net. Comes up the near side wall. Drops it for Liv. Liv brings it down to the goal line. Gets it over towards Deutsch. Tried to one-time it. Kate separates the player from the puck. Goes over to the far side wall. Tipped. And off the boards all the way down. No icing being called as Wisconsin gets it behind the net. Comes up the near side wall. Got Reese, Tater, Liv, Alexa. Puck goes high up off the boards. All the way down. They got an icing call coming up on this one. Tater puts it over to the near side wall. Mango carries it into the corner, taken away by Elite. Up the far side wall. Goes through center ice. Oh! Girl cherry picking, waiting at the blue line. Emily takes that one off the stick and into the near side corner, coming up the near side board. Penalty being called up on Wisconsin again. Mango comes up the far side, controlled by Elite, and that stops the clock at 14:35, and penalty coming up on Wisconsin. Great job, Emily. Way to stand strong. $14:35, we coming up on a power play here. And he comes to the dot with Brookie, Molly, Bus, and Diz. Wisconsin wins it over to the far side hash marks. Goes back behind the net. Molly picks it up. Sends it back up to Diz. Diz gathers, puts it out net. Bounces around. Molly with it back behind the net. Another penalty coming up on Wisconsin.
They got him.
Annie with the dot with the puck. Drops it back to Bus. Bus carries it down low. Sends it towards Brookie. picked up by Elite, and that stops the clock at 14-12. Second penalty coming up on Wisconsin. Deutsch comes to the dot. With Jenna, Kate, Alexa, and Sandra. 5-on-3. Kate gets it over the near side boards. Kate drops it for Alexa. Alexa sends it back down low. Lauren walks it around the circle. Drops it for Alexa. Alexa puts a shot down on net. Loose puck in the slot. Grabbed by Jenna behind the net. Come on, girls. Let's go. Drops it for Sandra. Sandra walks it in along the goal line, looking for somebody to come through. Back up to the top of the circle for Jenna. Jenna drops it back down to Sandra at the hash marks. Back up to the point. Jenna walks it around to Alexa. Over on the near side. Back to a Jenna. Jenna's one-timer off the mark and goes into the far side corner. Kate grabs the puck. Wisconsin holding it possession of it. Unfortunately, you can. Back up to the point. Wisconsin trying to just seal it along the wall. Sandra gets there, sends it over to the near side. 26 seconds left on the two-man advantage. Can't keep it in the zone. Good back check there by Deutsch. Deutsch is going to go to the box. Come on. Well, we have a minute here. I'm going to say thank you for joining the broadcast all season long, as this will be my last broadcast of the season. Very sad and upset about that, but it has been an amazing season this year. Annie wins that one over to the near side boards. Alexa sends it up. 4-on-3. Annie putting some pressure back behind the net. Kept in by Sizzle. Annie grabs it. Drops it to Bus. Bus off the wall. Down to Sizzle. We're 4-on-4 right now for 17 seconds. Sizzle lost the handle of it. Stopped by Annie. Annie keeps it along the far side wall. Goes through the middle. Liv's going to grab it. Comes up the near side. Bounces it off the wall. Wisconsin can't contain it. Goes back behind their net. Annie stops it just inside center. Bus has it. Bounces it off the wall. Elite grabs it just inside their zone. Coming rink wide. Annie swats at it. Wisconsin grabs it. Sends it to the far side. Walking it in. Bus blocks it. Sizzle with a good stick there. Puts it along the far side wall. Kicks it up to the blue line. Elite keeps it in. Gets it over to the near side. Can't contain the pass. Liv sends it up the wall. Back behind the net it goes. Liv has it. Sends it hard around the wall. Takes a funky bounce. Kept in at the blue line. Elite puts a shot on. Emily pads that one. Boss puts it up the near side wall. Wisconsin carries it in. Tries to get a shot. Emily blocks that one. Emily on her backside. Good stick there by Sizzle. Keeps it over in the far side corner. Wisconsin, top of the circle. Emily uses the blocker and puts it off the near side wall. Back to the point for the Elite. Top of the circle shot. Emily gets screened. It's ended up getting blocked over to the near side corner. Kicked up the wall. Annie with some good speed, but decides to pull up. Go for a line change. Wisconsin has it. Sends it up through the middle. Diz is right there. Puts a good stick. Puts the girl into the boards. Lost the handle of it as it goes down low. Molly picks it up from the near side dot. It's got a little bit of room. Coming up. Centers it over towards Mango, but Tater was offsides on that one. Wisconsin wins this one back. Can't contain the pass. Comes up near side wall. Somebody went into the boards. Tater with it. Cross center ice. Drops it down low. Down behind the goal line it goes. Up the near side wall. Kept in by Molly, but at the near side hash marks. Carries it down. Centering pass off the referee's skates. Wisconsin goes up that far side. Tipped away. Back through center. Diz is going to come over to the near side wall. Grab it. Centering pass broken up there by Brookie. Through the slot. Grabbed by Jenna. Jenna's going to come up ice. Try to get through 2. Oh, swatted away by Elite. Comes up to the near side wall. Elite gets through. Liv takes that one off the knee pad. Kate picks it up, goes back behind Emily, comes up that far side wall. Got a little bit of room. Pushed it forward. Tap by Wisconsin. Kate gets there behind the goal line. Looking for somebody. Gets it up to Liv. Liv walks the line a little bit. Takes a shot, goes off her shin pad back behind the goal line. Lauren putting some pressure. Kate puts it off the backside of the net. Wisconsin gets back. Good job there by Liv. Alexa picks up the puck, sends it around the wall. Kate's going to grab it at the blue line. Trying to serve it up towards Jenna. Ends up grabbing it herself, carries it across the blue line. Shot on net, gets blocked back behind the goal. Kate battling for it along with Jenna. Wisconsin comes away with it, retreats back behind their own net. Comes up the near side wall. Wisconsin goes through center. Alexa stands up. Puts it back up to the top of the point. Wisconsin carries it over the near side wall. Bus puts her into the wall. Deutsch taps it up. Picked up by Bus. Bus has got some speed. She goes up that far side. She's got a lane. She's going to go past 2, 3. Gets it into the corner. Taken down. Still holding on to the puck. Wisconsin comes away with it. Picked up by Annie. Annie puts a shot on net. Caught in the glove. Andy at the dot with Sizzle and Mango. Wisconsin wins that one back, sends it all the way around. Bus gets on her new radials, keeps it in. Mango trying to help out, swatted away by Sizzle. Annie picks it up on the near side wall, trying to bring it down low. Wisconsin kicks it over to the far side hash marks. Carry it back down behind the net, or behind the goal line. Diz keeps it down low to the hash marks, goes through the slot. Mango gets in the way. Annie picks it up. Circles around, goes through one set of legs. Diz has it, sends it off a couple of skates. Wisconsin grabs it, comes up near side. Bus got the new radials, gets in the way, separates the player from the puck, sends it up forward and out of the zone. And that's not going to have the distance as Wisconsin picks it up in the slot. Wisconsin swing and a miss. Maddie Sizzle at the corner. Puck ends up being brought back in. Tater helping out. Difficult time seeing along these near side walls, so I apologize. Tater with the puck back behind the net, stops, changes direction, trying to get the puck over to Brookie. Brookie blows the tire and goes feet first into the boards, comes up good. Brookie trying to help out. Tater gets pressed up like canned ham. Trying to come up that far side wall at the goal line, trying to send it up the wall. Wisconsin comes away with it, comes back through center. Sandra's right there. Puts the girl to the outside, swats it down behind the goal line. Goes through the slot. Stop the girl, sends it back up to the point. Shot goes down. Emily with the pad save. Puck ends up coming over near side corner. Molly trying to tap it away. Wisconsin with it down low. Sends it through the slot. Their one-timer goes wall wide. Top of the point, kept in at the blue line. Shot blocked off by an elite player. Molly tries to send it out. Elite can't keep it in. They retreat back to their own blue line, come back up. Good stick there, or skates there by Kate, actually. Puck ends up going back down deep. Kate with it back behind Emily. Comes up the far side wall. Stops at the hash marks. Gets it to Alexa. Alexa back to Kate. Kate carries it up to the blue line. Taken away by Elite. Comes over to the near side face-off. Deutsch with a good block there with her stick. Kate gets it back to Deutsch. Deutsch comes up, crosses the blue line, carries it along the far side wall. Pressed up like Canham. Jenna with some good pressure along the near side wall. Kate stops and seals it. Deutsch trying to go into the corner, pick up the puck. Ends up getting it in the far side corner. Drops it back to Bus. Bus back down to Deutsch. Deutsch at the top of the circle. Drops it for Bus. Bus puts it down low. Tipped. Is in the back of the net! I'm not quite sure who got that one in. Was it Kate? Kate gets that one tipped in. So we got 70, 35, 57, 22, and 10 on the ice for that one at the 4:47 mark of the third period. Good things happen when you put the puck on net.
That's right. Yes.
Sorry, needed a beverage break. Wisconsin carrying it back in. Liv separates the player, drops it off the boards. Annie gets it over to Mango. Mango carries it over the far side wall, drops it down behind the goal line. Picked up by Elite, comes up to the near side hash marks. Liv keeps it down in the corner, centers it up. Oh! Mango trying to tap that one out of midair. Wisconsin on the rush. Centering pass, broken up. Goes over to the far side corner. Picked up by Mango. Top of the circle for Elite. Through the slot. Stops, pulls up. Good stop there by Sizzle. Gets it out of the zone with her skates. Sends it back down deep. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Sends it up the far side wall. Takes a couple of funky bounces. Diz has it. She's got some room. Carries it over the near side hash marks. Kept in at the blue line. Nope. Tater trying to go in kamikaze at the blue line. And it is not trying to be racially insensitive at all. Back into the Elite zone. Up to the far side. Touched just on the other side of the center ice. Picked up by Diz, trying to get it over towards Sandra. Sandra pushes it up towards Molly. Molly gets it out of the zone. Elite stops it just on the far side of the center ice. Puck goes down on net. Goalie reaches down, covers it up. Referees are making her play on. Kate with a good pressure there. Sends the puck over to Diz. Diz comes up that far side.
Nice job, Diz.
Sends it in down deep. We're at 2:45 here to go in the third period. Hawks up by 1. Jenna with the puck. Clears the pass. One player. Along the near side wall, or far side wall. Pressed up like Canham. Loose puck. Controlled by Elite. Elite looks up, trying to get the pass over. Puck comes back. Top of the circle. Slot. It's in the back of the net for Wisconsin. .220 here to go. All tied up at 1. Third period. Got Andy at the dot. Sizzle, Mango, Liv, Alexa. Andy pushes that one forward. Sizzle battling for it. Wisconsin carries it up through the middle. Grabbed by Liv. She's going to wait till everybody gets onside. Dumps it down low. Andy chases after it in the corner. Separates the player from the puck. Wisconsin sends it up to the near side hash marks. Bounce it around the wall. Send it through center. All the way down. That is icing. Coming back.
Go, Patty!
1:53 here to go. And he comes up to the dot. Wisconsin wins this one back. They send it around to the far side. Puck goes high up in the air. Sizzle keeping a good presence there on that far side wall. Andy trying to poke away at it. Comes and carries it down behind the goal line. Centering past to Mango. Taken away by Elite. Elite coming back on the rush. Puts it through the middle. Liv taps it back up to the blue line. Controlled by Elite. Shot goes on Emily. She pads it away. Back up to the point for Elite. They send it down low. Whoop, blows the tire. Control at the top of the circle, puts a shot down. Emily blocks that rebound. Covering the puck. Get in there, refs. I mean, seriously, you've lost control of this game. Put her in the box. Not us. Should be offsetting, at least. And it is. 5-on-5. Alexa goes to the box at the 1 minute mark. Center ice face-off. It's offsetting. Tater at the dot, wins it along the near side wall. Wisconsin sends it back around. Picked up by Tater, trying to get around. Wisconsin has control of it, drops it back to their blue line, sends it over to the near side. We're 5-on-5, less than a minute to go here. 1-on-1, or 1-to-1. Boss underneath the net, sends it over to Brookie on the far side. Brookie picks it up, gets it up to the blue line, picked up by Tater. Tater carries it through center ice, up to the near side wall, trying to dump it in down low. Wisconsin grabs it just inside their zone. We got 20 seconds to go. They're passing to the Hawks zone. Diz stops it, sends it down far. Enough for an icing call. 12.3 here to go. All right, we got Deutsch coming to the dot with Kate, Jenna, Sandra, and Liv. Emily and net. Lauren wins that one back. Liv sends it all the way around to the near side where Jenna's going to pick it up. Have a little bit of room. Gives it over to Kate. Kate carries it across the blue line. Goes through the slot. Taken away by Wisconsin at the last second. Horn blows. End of your third period. All right, I know it says fourth quarter, but we are in the fourth period. 10-minute overtimes, 5-on-5. Oh, it's 3-on-3? All right, so I'm going to wait until I actually see somebody coming out on the ice here before I give any more information. Other than I know it's 10 minutes because I see that.
I wouldn't trust the wisdom of the crowd.
Still trying to figure it out.
And then a shootout, right?
As far as I know, I don't think it will end in a shootout.
Okay. I thought I heard at the beginning that someone said it was 10 minutes and then a shootout.
Still 5-on-5 then?
That's what Nationals
I heard
was.
3 on 3, or 4 on 4 or 3 on 3, I heard.
Nationals 2 years ago, we did go through overtime. It was 3-on-3, tied at the end of that, and then it went into shootouts. I don't know if they follow the same format. I hope that they don't, because I really hate shootouts.
What?
I really hate shootouts.
Yeah, me too.
Alexa is making her way into the penalty box. It will be a 3-on-3, 10-minute overtime. First to score wins. 2 years ago at Nationals, it did go 3-on-3 until you advanced out of pool play. Kate with the puck, comes back, circles around, gets it over to Liv. Liv taps it up to Deutsch. Deutsch knocks it back down low. Liv with it, sends it around the boards over to Kate. Kate with the puck, skates up, trying to get it towards Deutsch. Wisconsin grabs it just inside their blue line. Good stick there by Kate, knocks it back up to the top of the point. Wisconsin walking it around. Deutsch trying to get there. Kicking it out of the zone. Nope. Goes off a player's helmet. Come on! Sorry. Got a little excited. I really am apologizing to more of the people watching it on the broadcast because I think I just blew their speakers. Jenna at the dot. Sizzle. Diz. Wisconsin retreats. Sends it up to the center ice. Stop, pulls up. Pushes it forward to the blue line. Goes through. Sizzle with the puck. Pushes it through center ice. He's going to get there first. Wisconsin taps it back into center ice. Big battle there on the far side wall. Controlled by Elite. They go far side. Back to the middle, up to the far side wall. Diz keeps him on the outside. Lost her stick. Jenna is going to pick that puck up along the far side. Dust it off, come around the near side. Stop. Backhands it down low. Sizzle's coming off, so's Jenna. So's Diz. We got Sandra. Annie. Mango. And, Sandra picks up the puck behind the goal line. Sends it over to Annie. Annie goes around one. Comes up through center ice. Pushes it over to the far side where Mango's going to grab it in the far side corner. Get it back to Annie. Annie at the corner trying to send it up the wall. Annie with it back behind the net. Stops. Pushes it over to Mango. Sandra with the puck. Walks it in. Puts a shot on net. Goalie catches that one in the breadbasket. Deutsch at the dot, wins it back to Bus. Bus puts it down to the corner where Deutsch sends it over towards Kate on the far side. Good pressure there by Kate. Wisconsin grabs it. Comes up to their blue line. Swing and a miss. Kate's back, grabs the puck. Sends it up to Bus on the near side. Bus trying to thread the needle. Coming all the way back. Kate with a good stick there at center ice. Sends it back up to the far side wall. Wisconsin finally carries it across the blue line. Emily blockers that one over to the far side corner. Kate looks up. Sends a pass down here to Deutsch at the blue line. Deutsch carries it across. Sends it into the corner. Wisconsin comes away with it up the far side. Bus keeps it in. Sends it back down low. Bus comes out. Liv comes on. Molly's on.
Get there!
Kate's on. Puck goes all the way down. That should be an icing call. And it is. 6:52 here to go. We can play that one back on replay if you want. I pick up a little bit. Tater gets it back to Liv. Liv sends it down to Molly. Taken away by Elite. Elite coming back 2-on-1. Elite puts her to the outside. Liv puts her to the outside. Off of her skate. Over to Tater. Tater comes up the near side wall. Sending it down low. Gets it to Molly over in the far side corner. Molly walking it up the wall. Gets it to Liv. Liv carries it along the blue line. Sends it back down to Molly. Actually, no, down on net. Stick back behind. Molly with the puck. Sends it back to Liv. Liv walks it up. Puts the shot on net. Blocked by Tater. Liv grabs that one, steals it. Sends it on net. Molly with the backhand. Nope, just a little wide. Wisconsin coming through. Oh, Tater with the good pressure. High up off the boards. Liv keeps it from the hash marks. Sends it over to Sizzle along the near side wall. Sizzle coming down low. Got Tater. Carries it back behind the net. Alexa's on the ice. Pushed back towards Alexa at the top of the circle. She puts it down low. Tapped by Sizzle and into the goalie's net glove.
Probably would have done better at 5-on-5.
Yeah.
These teams aren't that good. They don't practice 3-on-3.
No. Wisconsin comes up with the puck, comes through center ice. Good stick there by Alexa, puts it over to the near side boards. Center ice, slot. It's in the back of the net for Wisconsin. Ends the game here. We should have 7 points by going into overtime. Nobody had more. Congratulations, Hawks. An amazing season here. Concluded by an amazing tournament weekend at Central Districts. Keeping this rolling. This is a great tradition here. Started up by our Shermanator. We miss you. Leading us here in this little group. I know you can't hear it, but it's pretty much great season, great game, all for the sisterhood. Great little thing that they do here. All right, I'm a little choked up here. This is my last broadcast for the season. Thank you for joining. Look back here for, or come back next season for some amazing new stuff that I will be researching for next year. Multiple cameras, multiple audio. I will try to up my broadcast techniques here and bring you an amazing year next year. Congratulations, Hawks. Congratulations, families. You know the dedication and time that you guys all spend.
Way to go, Frank.
It is absolutely amazing what these girls have done this year, and hopefully we will continue on and see you all next season. Thank you all. Matt.
Nice. Love that.
I reworked that one and then I reworked the other one.
National championship. Oh, that's really pretty. That's fucking cool.
I think on a gray shirt, that would look awesome.
Dude, that would look fucking cool.
Right across the center.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll reach out to Dennis,
Yeah,
see what we can do.
yeah, that'd be cool.
What team was this?
This was Northeast North Central, which had not won yet. So that gives them only 1 or 2 points for winning.
They finished with 3.
Actually, yeah, because they went to overtime and then got the extra point for the win. So they should only have 2.
Now, they have 1 win, 2 losses, and it's been 3 points. Western, who we played Friday, is in second. And they're the team that was the first.
But we should have 7.
Yeah. We have seven.
So we're number 1.
Western has 6. They have 3. Stars.
But yet. So
Gonna
wait,
get a
hold
win.
on.
This
Hold
is
on.
what's fucked
You're
up.
still saying to me there's a chance for Glenview to get in.
Oh, absolutely. They'll be there in tier 2, I guarantee it.
Even though they just got last in the district.
And that's the shitty thing. No.
No, but it's principle for girls. It shouldn't have been here. I feel better. I thought we took second.
Honestly, probably game.
Like you were saying, they should have forfeited it. Like, oh, let's go.
I mean, that's the last game of the season, so of course they're going to play the number 7 team.
It's been nice to have. I mean, if we had all our players,
It would have been different.
we played like like.
No.
Get your beer.
Yeah.
Cool. Got all your stuff here?
Yep.
That it?
I was going with Ziploc bags for a long time,
Oh my.
and then finally invested into these little canvas bags. So Deanna goes, I go, Deanna, go get me a battery. Like it's in my backpack.
Then it's going to go to this guy.
She opens it up,
Then it's
she's
gonna
like,
go to you.
what the hell do you got going on in there?
We didn't put a deposit
How
down.
many batteries?
5. Because I normally put up cameras in the corners for coach to review for game film and stuff.
Oh.
Because he wants to see like the zone coverage, things like that.
Yeah. So what'd you think of the game?
I think Liv played